Over the last 2 months, I have had so many conversations that start out, Nancy, I don't want to sell right now, but what if I had to sell quick? While luxury vinyl plank flooring is becoming a quick contender for buyers' hearts, the best dollars spent still revolve around updating kitchens and baths. My client Cari knows that I love remodels and so invited me to her kitchen consult with Suzy Freeborg of Preferred Kitchens in Whitebearlake.
People think, oh, a granite, I can take something right out and put it on the stove. If you feel the stone, it is cool to the touch. So there's thermal shock that can happen when you take something right out of the oven and put it on it.
So it can split then? Or crack?
Yeah, it can crack. Yep, and just have like a kind of a shatter mark. A polished granite shows everything. But there are some nice darker granites that still have some color variation in them.
Yeah.
But a honed granite also can show stuff.
Yeah.
So just to be mindful of that. It is sealed to be made non-porous.
Yeah.
But it's a little more care and maintenance.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that was my hesitation with the natural stone in general anyway, is the maintenance of sealing and maintaining the seal.
I don't want to cause you that much distress.
Yeah.
Because it really, truly, darker granites are very forgiving. If you were going with a light granite, I'd really be, I would be more conscientious. But for a dark granite, the way you can tell if you have to reseal it is if you leave a sweating water glass on the countertop and there's a water ring. Yeah. That's an indication that, oh, it's time to reseal. But there's a lot of cleaners that have sealer in them now. So that kind of reinforces the seal. Really, in the way that you can take this, how you don't want to use harsh chemicals to clean your countertops because that strips the sealer.
Yeah.
So, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's a wax on, wax off kind of process for sealing. Okay. And you can buy it at a hardware store now. It used to be you'd have to get it from some specialty place, but a lot of the hardware stores now have that sealer, and it is. You just want to be cautious if you do go that route, because there's two types of sealers. There are ones that just seal, and then there's another that enhances, and the enhanced one will change the color. So it makes some colors pop and stuff like that. So it's always, if you haven't done it before, don't do that one.
Okay.
You can take stuff right out of an oven and put it on soapstone.
Okay.
So that you can. Science labs at school were made out of soapstone. Okay, so they handle a lot, but they are a little softer because it's really compressed talc. Ironically, that makes those up, and so they will show scratches. They also can show what I call patina, with oils and things like that. Okay. So, but if it was important to you to take something out of the oven and put it on, that would be another option. Stepping up in price, and we're trying to be budget friendly, but just so you know, there's another surface, an ultra compact surface. It's a 2 cm thickness because that helps with budget.
And I like the 2 centimeter thickness. I think that looks nice.
Okay. That's actually a more budget friendly way to do it. But it's made out of porcelain, quartz, I think glass or something. It's used in a lot of outdoor kitchens, and so you can just take something right out of the oven, set it right on it, no worries. Okay. But it is a different price point.
Okay.
But better. It's 2 cm. Okay.
Sounds good.
You really get pretty light in here, don't you? Oh, that is beautiful.